and the way that they sort of animated this and created, a very small team, mind you, created this really well-rounded, there's a lot of depth, tactics game with all these different unit types, infantry, archery, big sort of bulwark characters. Oh man, it's so good, and the roguelike aspect of it, and like getting into campaigns and using different armies, like the dog army versus the bunny army and stuff like that. Yeah, I loved this game so much. I played hours of this game. Like, this game is like up there with Balatro for me in
Yes,
terms of
Balatro. So good, dude.
in
I am
terms of
so
like
glad for
gameplay.
you. That was the, like, you talked me into
We'll talk
Suicide
we'll
Squad,
talk about that.
but you
We'll talk about that.
redeemed yourself with Balatro, dude. Like, that has been such a great experience in a game. Anyway,
Yes.
I just had to jump in on that. Hmm.
But like this Age of Mythology retold, like I don't know anything about it. Manor Lords I see is a 72 on Metacritic. I'm like, damn, my Inclinati 78 on Metacritic. Like, why'd you have to do my boys dirty like that? But I think you have voted for the eventual winner here.
I voted for
It's
Unicorn
Unicorn.
Overlord for two reasons. One, I've heard lots of praise about it. And two, I do plan on actually playing that game out of all of these. There's no other, like, Manor Lords, Age of Mythology, like, there would have to be something that it's like all of a sudden I've completed all my backlog, etc. But the art style and everything, I don't have a downside that I can see in Unicorn Overlords, and all the positive speak about it has been great. I think one weakness of it right now, and one reason why I don't think I've played it yet, is because I don't think it's on GeForce Now, and if it is, well, then I know what I'm doing this Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's who I think, or at least hopes, takes it based off of word of mouth and my own general interest in it.
I think they will. And here's why. It's because I'm going to be talking about that game probably when we get to the game of the year category as far as snubs and RPG. We're kind of stacked this year. So if you want to put it in the strategy sim, and that's how it gets its flowers this year,
Hmm.
that totally works. But as far as like just best games of the year, it's got to be up there. I played a little bit of it, and like the amount of depth that's going into this game, like it's like there's like 50 different unit types, I think, and like basically the way it works is the combat is like you don't control it, like it's not turn based, so um you're like watching it play out based on like things that you've like preset.
Hmm.
um and so like you need to do all those presets correctly to make sure that the fight goes the way that you want to. And so there's so much intricacy and depth in that. And then on top of that, it also has like an incredibly excellent story in on the same level as like uh Fire Emblem Three Houses and Final Fantasy 16. Like
Hmm.
that medieval kind of era type of epic narrative. I just think Unicorn Overlord is just a beast in this category, and is going to win it for that reason.
Yeah. All right. We agree. We agree. Jumping into our next category, best family. We got a handful
Let you,
of picks here.
let you take this away. Yeah,
I honestly,
you're the only one here with the little kids.
dude, I tell you,
I don't
that's
have them.
I haven't played Astrobot yet, but everybody I know tells me I need to, and the reason I haven't got it yet is because I need to finish Final Fantasy VII Remake so I can get to Rebirth, so you and I can talk about it at our
Yes.
Game of the Year kind of podcast that we will do here in a couple of weeks. That all being said, the reason I haven't got it yet on PlayStation is I know that as soon as I do, the kids are gonna gravitate to that. So I've got them distracted by Minecraft right now. So that obviously is not on the list, but I think essentially if I was going to pick for myself out of what I've played here, it would be Legend of Zelda: The Echoes of Wisdom. I really think that game
Okay.
is a ton of fun.